society, and they didn't care that they were all they were all there's no democracy there. But in India, we are seeing all these things in a different way. Somebody is fighting with somebody, somebody is fighting that. All this caste issue, this issue, that issue. India is a thing on which it looked like as if there was some chaos in it. Whereas China looked like it's being organized. The West fell for it.
And why do they hate India? What's the reason behind China hating India?
They hate India because we hate India ourselves. I mean, after all, why should you bother about these things? Tell them to do that. Here in Jawaharlal Nehru, the first thing he did is get all these foreigners, all of them doing this, really this. And they have been going abroad all the time. Why are you going to go abroad all the time? I don't understand.
What makes China take our land?
What makes China take our land?
You said it that China has been reaching the border and they've been occupying.
Yeah, they have occupied. See, first of all, there's a border.
Mhm.
Now, the border line, they say is this, it is not. But now, even what we say is our border, they have crossed that and come. And Modi is not putting it out. I raised it in Parliament. He refused to give me the answer. Because I know very well what the Chinese told me personally, that we have taken parts of China which you people claimed as and we agreed with as being yours. They have taken such a large chunk. Have you got anywhere have you got any of these places whereby a piece of paper where it shows what China has taken? Not at all. How many times I've said in Parliament until I got fed up with Parliament, saying, please tell me how much is the territory of China. And I'll tell you, the Commander-in-Chief, then Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army, told me that you are 100% right. They have taken over land which was never disputed. So I said, why don't you speak up? He said, I'm a general. He's retired. Even now he will be.
Sweet.
We are out in that sense. And if I say, oh, it's not our man who can say anything.
I understand the lapse on our part. That's obviously evident. And
It's not lapse, it's a traitorous problem.
Yes.
Traitorous.
National issue. That's a national reach.
Yeah.
I want to know that what makes China do this? That's what I'm not able to understand.
Truly, what China? They are very free people. They make decisions. Everybody has to obey. What kind of society is that?
So will China take the same land in say Bangladesh, will go to Pakistan and
No. China doesn't do anything anywhere else.
So why does they do it with India? That's my question.
Why does it do? It doesn't do anything with India. What do you mean, fight?
The taking the land.
Oh, you mean
Yes.
Yeah, because they want to tell everybody this is not a big country. It's a bunch of rascals.
The dollar ratio.
One king for them, they will be okay.
Got it. I wanted to understand about direct and indirect tax, and that's quite interesting the way you put it out. So probably direct tax is the income corporate paid by individuals and companies paid to the
Yes.
central government.
Yes.
And the indirect tax is the GST custom that is collected.
Should be scrapped immediately.
Scrap. Why?
What do you mean by why all this paperwork for nothing?
Right.
I'm saying only one thing, that if somebody goes to a shop and he gets a price in which he introduces the tax part also, the sales tax, right? Sales tax. That's well written. The government gets its revenue. Why do you want to do anything else? I'm saying that income tax should be wiped out. There should be no income tax in India whatsoever. Somebody says, I've earned so much, how much income tax do I pay? Nothing. Why can't you say that?
How will the government earn revenue?
This is one of the things I hear. What percentage of government expenditure is due to income tax? Tell me. Go and check. On the contrary, you abolish income tax and tell people don't hide your money, go freely without fear. But of course, you need leaders like me, I'm sorry to say, whom people will believe. So tell people, I'm not putting any income tax. You, whatever money you get, you spend freely. Because that is demand. And the other side is supply. So with the demand supply thing, the country, people get employment, they get this, they got that, the guy who improves his shop, all that will take place.
So just for my better understanding, for
Yes.
example, say if a person X is earning say 30,000 a month,
Yes,
and that
no
person-
tax.
there's no tax.
Ah.
So for now, say that he's paying say 3,000 or 10% on his salary to the government as his income tax.
Ah.
Now what you're saying is that the sales tax can be active, and if I say buy a water bottle or
Yes.
something,
Yes,
I
then you
am
pay.
paying some amount.
Yes.
But do you think that with all the expenses I will remain, would that match the 3,000 value which I was initially paying the government as income tax?
Why should you pay that? It doesn't matter if you don't match.
But how would the government balance that?
Print notes. Yeah, government has power to print notes. Print them, hand them over. The people will go and buy it, that's a demand. And this demand will go, the supply will improve.
But in the era of digitalization, do you think the printing back of notes will come back? I don't know.
I don't care know what these people did. I'm only saying that when it comes to printing, you print liberally. Why are you hesitating on it? You say that, first of all, I will tell you, no income tax. Sales tax, flat one rate. Not graded. And see how the country prospers. Resume like that. But then the bureaucrats will not have any power. Politicians will not. That's the reason why all these things are. These are all British who thought of how to squeeze the Indians in their neck.
You're saying the sales tax will eventually get the government revenue,
Yeah.
and ultimately they'll be able to do whatever they
Yeah.
And because eventually, if the entire country is growing,
Yes.
so when the revenue grows, automatically there's a poverty and eventually.
Yes. Yes, right.
You've been talking about states as well, that currently the money goes to whatever the tax is being collected by all the states. So after GST, it is going directly to Delhi, and after that, it's being allocated. So I want to understand that Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat together generate 50% of India's GDP. Now, if they start controlling, what happens to say states like Bihar, Jharkhand, and Odisha? If the states
If they can't match Tamil Nadu, then it's not the fault of Tamil Nadu.
But as a country, won't you also consider Odisha?
You tell the Biharis that, produce more and we'll have more taxes. I mean, you see, these are all roundabout things. The Tamilians have worked hard, but they didn't have the power of the government. The UP walas and the Biharis, they were lording it over all this time. Okay, because they are not able to match money wise. So the companies are going out to other parts of the country.
But what will happen to the people in the poorer states?
Which poorer states?
Say Odisha or any
What
state.
is there? Why is it poor? What is it? Why is it poor?
There's some industries, there's some industries. there's
No,
some-
no, how did that happen? The British were there in Tamil Nadu, the British were there in Orissa. Why is Orissa there? It was historically one of the most prosperous parts of India. Yeah. The Raja who was ruling those days, I mean, it was a great place. So why did this all come? This is all bad policy. So I get around it. I mean, you are now, see, we are not going to get anywhere if we become microscopic about these things. You have a general rule. No income tax. See how much people start selling, buying. Start buying. You give them a writing that the government of India will not charge any income tax for the next 20 years.
Right. You are also against the cess fund?
Huh?
You're also against the cess funds?
Any fund which the government is going to acquire. If the government wants money, let them print some notes and hand it out. This is called revolution.
That Dr. Swami can bring.
We did. I did. Those, and Chandrasekhar was there, and then we were collapsed. And the Chandrasekhar being from the rural area was an idiot. He fell for it.
He thought that you would betray him.
He thought Rajiv Gandhi was promoting me. So get rid of Rajiv Gandhi. And he collapsed.
But the people with whom you have spent so many years, not able to trust you as an individual.
Today in India, that is the problem everywhere. There is no how much you spend. They fear that you will overtake. Even in a family, people are afraid somebody will overtake.
You set the current interest rates and bring it down.
Bring it down.
You said
2%, full stop.
right. But the problem comes with the non-performing assets. I know you quote me 2018 and the current state, but currently as well, India still has 4.31 lakh crores of NP as well, which is the unpaid loans by the
Why?
people.
Why?
The why is no way answered, but what would
I
be
can answer that. Because then they will negotiate with the politician and write it off. Please go and read the records.
okay?
Every one of those things which they don't pay, the politician and the industrialists enter into agreement and they will pay a minuscule amount.
So you mean to say that number is only on paper, but in reality it's not even near about that.
That's right.
So why is this being shown or why is this being displayed out in public?
What is it being displayed? That so and so is not paid income tax. No, there's nothing of that kind.
Right. Even if what happens to India's inflation and banking stability if the rates are aggressively cut with food inflation above 4%?
Why? Say that again?
What happens to India's inflation and banking stability
Ah.
if rates are aggressive? So as you're saying that we can aggressively cut the rates. So with the food inflation above 4%,
Ah.
do you think it's manageable for a country like India?
Food inflation means in terms of the inflation that takes place by buying food.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Why is it not? Why don't you have more production? What's stopping you?
Already farmers are dying.
Farmers are not dying. You are killing them. That's all. You tell the farmers, go and put the price that we will charge you for your rice will be after you have sold it. Tell that and we won't take anything. And you say, but we need some money. So I said, okay, we print it and give it to you. Right?
Right. Do you think the middle class, how much,
Middle class is stupid.
why?
No, because they don't do any serious work. What do they do? They get their money and then they go and see cinema. That's all.
What should they do?
What should they do? They should make more money.
How can they make
Well,
money?
certainly they should.
Are you with the government when the government says that you should not buy gold and
They're stupid. What do you mean you can't buy gold from?
you should not travel outside India?
Yeah, all this. Then what did Modi do? Why did he travel all this time? He's gone here now. He's gone to New Zealand or some place like that. But is he mad? Who cares for him in New Zealand? In Australia, I think there have been demonstrations.
After 12 years, they have started giving India uranium as well. There's a deal which has been signed.
Uranium, you don't need uranium from China or from Australia. What do you need it? What are you doing with your uranium? I want to know. You are making bombs?
You never know.
I know. There's no need for any more bombs than we have already produced and put in there. In the atomic energy. Somebody is making money, that's all.
Who is that someone?
Must be Modi to begin with. The crook of the first order. It's got worse and worse. We'll fix it, don't worry.
But they say that the idea is that because the oil prices have substantially increased and the
Prices have increased where?
because of the oil war going on, the forex
Maybe, but why is it that you are not producing oil yourself? All these years, we have not been importing. Because they have vested interest in that.
what are the three things that as an economist you feel that should be done in the country today? One is income tax, interest rates.
Abolish income tax,
Right.
question number one.
Right.
Number two, even if a person is not employed, he should be paid a share. I mean, he should be paid a
Right.
Three, all women's children's education is free.
Right.
This three.
Do you think that in the coming times the rupee would stand against dollar in any which way, or do you think it's declining?
You have to catch the right politicians and put them in jail. It will automatically come down. Rupee, according to me, should not be more than 7 rupees a dollar.
Oh,
Yeah.
this sounded so nice.
It sounds nice. I've seen it in my life. Moraji Desai was there. Okay.
Do you think that Nitin Gadkari has been on a toll after the E20?
Yeah, he's getting hard time. See, in my case, Modi didn't have the nerve to do anything except kick me out. And I did not fight back, but I don't want to be kept in. Okay? So I'm doing what I like. I'm attacking him every day. Everybody says, aren't you afraid? I said, afraid of what? See? So the issue is, Rajnath also had a little, but now Rajnath is being flattened. Okay, yeah, Tagore from UP, what do you expect? But this guy, I don't know what he doesn't know what to do. And I told him this one, the last time I spoke to him, I said, there's only one way, fight all the way or surrender.
You're talking about Nitin Gadkari?
Fight all the way or surrender. Because these guys will use slow methods to destroy you. And they're doing it.
So are you saying that is this a kind of a like Nitin Gadkari is in this because he is being kept in this position?
No, when the question of ministers came, I was kept out. Gadkari was told that you will also be kept out if you speak Paswani. So Gadkari came to me and said, I'm very sorry, I'll not be able to defend you. I said, I never asked you to defend me. He said, well, this thing, that thing. Then and Modi called me to his house, whatever that place is, and gave me breakfast and told me, मैं आपको तो नहीं ला सकता हूँ, क्योंकि ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो प्रॉब्लम है। ऐसे मैंने कब कहा कि आपका मिनिस्ट्री में आना चाहिए? मैंने कभी बोला आपसे? हाँ, ये बात सही है, फिर क्यों आया? यदि मैं आपको गिराने वाला हूँ तो आप बात कर सकते हैं। Then he said, ठीक है, both got up and left. I never saw him. And I'm waiting, let him try and send rockets all over the world.
What's your take on ethanol? These people
What?
on ethanol. Ethanol, E20.
What is it?
So the government has said that the government has ruled out that they'll add 20% ethanol in petrol. They've been using it. So
That is all stupid. All these things of taxes and all will lead to only people avoiding taxes.
So don't you think that? So they say that this helps us in
If you pay,
obviously.
if you avoid going,
No, so they say that eventually the amount of money we have to spend for the oil trade.
that's all explanation.
Yeah.
I have to pay.
Yeah.
And I don't pay, then I just don't pay. I go and tell that fellow in the who's doing giving you that, saying that if you don't charge me, I'll give you half and I'll keep.
So he says that 20% ethanol and 80% petrol would work for your vehicle.
It may work, but supposing that what will it be to make it cheaper? It's not going to make it cheaper.
It's not till now.
Exactly. So you tell the patrolman or whatever man it is that you give me a little less and I will pay you also a little less and we'll fix it. So tell the government that you have fulfilled the matter.
Yeah. The problem is real because people are saying that the vehicles are also not supporting.
Exactly. No, that's sense. Modi is the worst thing that has happened to the Indian government.
Do you think Rahul Gandhi will ever come?
No, thanks. Arka is an idiot, mentally retarded, unfit.
But Congress has been counting on Rahul Gandhi since quite long.
Let them count. It's even better. As long as they can turn him, there's no chance of Congress.
So do you think that the Congress is not able to act as a standing opposition because they lack leadership?
Yes, 100%. Where are they? Do you think people are going to vote for Rahul Gandhi? Not at all. You don't know. Or Sonia Gandhi. Or any of these other idiots are there. It's a finished party, I'm telling you. There is only one way, and that is, I can't say, but there has to be some kind of. See, Jayaprakash Narayan came from nowhere. He had just given up politics. Then he came to going around the world on all this thing. He landed up at Harvard. He found out that I was a professor there. So he came to see me. Then he said, you promised me to come back to India. I said, I was planning to come back, but I didn't put a date. He said, no, you put a date. So I said, all right, 2 years. 2 years later, I came back and he immediately